Hmm, birds. Birdies? Couple of little birdie boys. Lintuja perkele. This is Rating Birds. There are apparently around 500 bird species that have been observed here in Finland. I don't know much of anything about birds, but I thought it would be fun to learn. So I'm gonna walk around town, take some forest paths, maybe some nature trails, and film any bird I come across. And I'm gonna rate them, so they better be on their best behavior. Let's see what kind of dinosaurs we can find. Here's our first bird. Oh, come on. Really? Well, there's a great welcome to a new hobby, I guess. You're nasty. Get the hell out of here. These guys are super common. Pretty much every freshly mowed lawn had at least one of these guys jumping around looking for worms. I guess it's easier for them to find them in the short grass. This guy found a big one. Oh, and then I found a juvenile one of these, just chilling on a very low branch. Look at this little ball of feathers. I'm reading about this bird on Wikipedia. The adults will defend their nest aggressively by dropping feces on the predators. Hey, whatever you gotta do to protect this little guy. Fieldfare. I like that name. Räkättirastas in Finnish. Turdus pilaris. Well, we know how he got his scientific name. That's a 2-star bird. What do we have here? Oh, look in the back. Whoa, that's a gorgeous bird. Look at him. Oh, he's got a baby on his back. What? Oh, there's the other parent. Is that mama? Look at this happy family. Oh, I think there's 2 babies. 2 babies on the back. No! Oh no! You shook the baby off! You shook the baby off your back! Baby overboard! Mama, quickly! Mama's like, oh, what happened? Why are you in the water? Cute. Great crested grebe. Now that's a 5-star bird right there. Apparently this species was hunted almost to extinction in the UK in the 19th century for its head plumes, which were used to decorate ladies' hats and garments. The price of being gorgeous, I guess. Now here's a guy I could hear from a distance, and then I just see him walking behind this tall grass. Let's get a better view of him. Look at him! Oh, he yelling. That's a fun looking bird. He has a lot to say. It reminds me of my cat, Freddy. Always yelling. I think he's yelling at me. He must have a nest nearby. He's like, not any closer, human. Stay back. Look at that beak. Eurasian curlew. We have another 5-star bird. I thoroughly enjoyed our encounter. It's a really funny bird. Speaking of birds that you can hear, we have the gulls. This was actually one of my favorite things that I caught on video. I was observing this little child, this kid gull. He kept going down this hill. I think he wanted to go in the water that was down there, but the mother was not having it. She was yelling at him, "Do not go down there." And then when the kid went down there, she like forcibly carried him back up. Look. It's amazing. That's a protective mommy, keeping her unruly child safe. You're not allowed in the water. And then there were these two. I was just walking down the sidewalk when I suddenly start hearing this yelling. I think I accidentally spooked them. They were right next to the sidewalk. They're so cute. And lastly, I witnessed what looked like a freaking aerial battle between these two gulls. Look at these guys. Black-headed gull. The giant flocks with the constant yelling can get pretty annoying, but I actually had a lot of fun observing these guys. They are a very lively bunch. I'll give him 3 stars. Ooh, look at this guy. Dude looks like a plague doctor. Hey, that's not very nice. Why'd you wake up the ducky? Just to steal their spot? This guy's an asshole. I recently beat Hollow Knight. These guys could straight up be characters from that game. Look at this guy in the back, just munching. Nom 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 nom. What are you plucking your feathers? That's littering. This guy's a menace. Eurasian coot. Nokikana. The Finnish name directly translates to suit chicken. Not overall in the world, but apparently here in Finland, these guys are very endangered. So the best to these guys. I hope they keep kicking. They look hella cool. Okay, these guys were super fun to look at. What they do is they glide the shorelines of the water, scanning for fish. And then when they spot one, they just swoop down into the water. By far the most impressive looking flying I've seen so far. The sudden movements made them really hard to film, but it was really cool. And unfortunately I never actually saw any of them catch any fish. But they sure were trying. For a while I thought I'd never see one that wasn't flying, but then I spotted this guy taking a bath by the gulls. And then later he was scanning the waters on the rock, so I was able to get a closer look. Common tern. I'm gonna give this guy 5 stars. It was a pleasure watching him work. Hopefully later I'll actually see one catch a fish. Look at this crow. He landed on a tree right next to me as I was just walking along. Hey, film me, why don't you? Crows are awesome. Look at him. Whoa! Look at all the mosquitoes. Damn, skeeters everywhere. I guess they bother birds as much as they do us. Oof. Then I spotted another crow in the tree next to him. And then they started yelling at each other, arguing about which Spice Girl is the best or something. The other one flew away. And then there was this guy, just jumping on the rocks. Boing, boing. Crows are super smart. Like, look at this one, just taking a leisurely walk, smelling the flowers, enjoying life. What more can you do? Hooded crow. I saw another one eating pizza out of a discarded pizza box, but unfortunately it flew away before I could film him. 4 stars. 4 stars. Now this was exciting. I had just barely started my walk for the day when I see this flying siren fly right above my head, just honking away. I started quickly following it along the water.
I hit a jackpot. I found swans.
Look at the babies! Oh. Oh. What a privilege. That is a beautiful animal. God damn, mama. You're going ham on that grass. There's the papa swan. He's looking a little dirty. You need to take a bath. Oh, I think that's what he's doing right now. God, look at that. Oh my god. Look at those angel wings. That is a giant bird. Oh my god. This is the greatest day of my life. The swans were getting a little too close to the black-headed gull's nests. And this one wasn't having it. Look out, swan! Look at that. It was warning him. Do not come closer. This was so amazing. They got so close to me. I was only like 10 meters away from them. They were super chill. And then they climbed onto the grass and just chilled there. Eating grass, resting. At times you could only see their heads. It was cute. Whooper swan. This bird is the national bird of Finland. They appear in a lot of our art, and they're even on our €1 coin, and you can clearly see why. It's a beautiful, angelic bird. I was so happy to come across them. From the biggest bird to the smallest. These guys are everywhere. They are extremely common, and they are very accustomed to humans. They let you get pretty damn close. They don't mind. They're just doing their thing, living alongside us. Here in Finland, we have a lot of sayings and sort of superstitions associated with this bird. Like, when you see this bird for the first time in the spring, then summer is just around the corner. Or how many of these guys you see jumping on your field determines how good of a harvest you're gonna have that year. Or how many of these you see on the seashore will determine how good your catch of fish will be that day. This particular one just thinks it's a cat, though. Look at him. Scratching his ear. White wagtail. Västeräkki. They're cool. They're chill. They're fun. 3 stars, why not? What is that? I have never in my life seen this bird. It looks like a freaking magpie with a carrot nose. I love this guy. Look at him. Beep. Beep. Hey, Sally, don't go near the water. Your mom's not looking. Oh, is that Papa? Papa's coming with food. Look at him. Ew, what is that? Well, the little one liked it. Mama's looking for more food. Gotta find some food. Gotta feed my family. Being a bird is hard. Who thought a carrot nose would be a good idea? Ew! Oh man! What is that? Is that a leech? Do we have leeches in Finland? That is so big. That is gross. What the? Ugh! Look at that. That thing is giant. Yeah, gobble that up. That's a nice meal. Eurasian oystercatcher. Wow. Look at that red eye. It's a freaking demon. Oh, the Finnish name, meriharakka. Whoever came up with that had the same idea as me. It translates to sea magpie. He's the magpie of the sea. That's a 5-star bird. I love the way he looks. Well, there we go. We're at the end of our adventure. These are the first 10 birds I added to my Pokédex. Beautiful little birdies. I made this entire video during the course of my 4-week summer vacation from work, and it was a lot of fun. I could see this being a fun new hobby for me. I really enjoyed going on these usually 2 to 3 hour long walks. Just no headphones in, no listening to podcasts, just exploring new areas, going wherever the birds are singing.
Fucking mosquitoes everywhere.
I've already filmed more than a dozen other different birds, but you know, a lot of them are just fleeting encounters. But I do have some really cool footage of certain birds. So if you'd like to see another video, you know, call your congressman. Let's get this going. I'll see you then. Ta-ta and farewell.